Hello everyone, I am back with more House Flipper. Last time on a House Flipper, I stayed up way too late decorating my own house. I got like really into it. Hopefully I don't go too crazy with that today. Here's the house that I made in my last stream. This is the paint job I went with. I'm not too sure about the outside, but I am pretty happy with how the inside looks. It's pretty small, obviously. Eventually, I'll get like a bigger house, I guess. Yeah, that's right, got this ridiculous toilet. I wanted to redo the walls, but I can't. I don't have tiling and paneling available yet, so can't do that. But yeah, I'm like pretty happy with how this looks. I wish they had a controller that glowed, but I didn't see one. They have a PS4 though. Alright, let's actually start like doing something. Got tons of different things. Garbage, smiley. I want to unlock... Wait. Oh, this is probably the DLC, because there is like... I think there's like a post-apocalyptic DLC that's like free. That's probably what this is. I was like, why is there like a radiation sign on here? I think I'm gonna do this, because I want to unlock paneling and tiling and stuff. After the death of my beloved wife, I sold our old house, as it brings back so many memories I cannot cope with. I have decided to buy a new house, and it requires some work. It needs cleaning and new radiators. It is too much work for me, and I don't have the strength. I would like to move out of my old house as soon as possible, as it's too painful to live here. My 2 daughters will be living with me, and would like their rooms to be painted their favorite color, bright blue. Please try to arrange everything quickly. Okay. I can't really say no to a sob story like that, I guess. Starting it off, kind of sad, actually. So is this his old house that we're redecorating, or is this his new house that needs work? I guess this is his... Because he said he wanted to move in as soon as possible. Yeah, so I guess this is the new house or something. It doesn't matter. Obviously, you're getting the cheaper radiator. That's how it always is. Oh, I keep forgetting to turn on the desktop audio for some reason. I mean, it's not like you're missing a whole lot in this game. I'm pretty sure my entire last stream of this game, I forgot to turn on the audio. I mean, again, it's just like sound effects and like royalty-free music, but still. Oh, we probably have to clean the windows too. Yeah, those windows are always dirty. And we have to paint the wall. So I guess this is gonna be one of the kids' bedrooms. How come we only clean the inside of the windows? Are the outsides, like, not dirty? Or is that just, like... You know, that's someone else's job to do the outside. I'll do large, because I know there's gonna be another room that needs this. This is a nice color, though. I think this is a nice, like, bedroom color. Can't forget these parts. It's easy to forget the parts around the window. Okay. They say I don't have to paint any more of it, but I'm still going to. Okay. They never require you to paint the ceiling, but... You know, I think the white ceiling looks nice. Especially with these, like, blue lights on it. Anyways... I'm gonna use this in another room somewhere, but I'll move it over here for now. I guess the floor is fine. They didn't ask me to change the floor, and I guess it looks okay, so I'll keep the floor how it is. Let's see. So they got a blue room, because blue is, like, their favorite color. So what kinda... I always found it weird that you, like... You pick out their bedspread for them. Like, that seems like it's going a little overboard, like... It's one thing to pick out, like, their furniture and stuff, but, like... Picking out their bedspread? That'd be like if you picked out someone's drawers and you picked out, like, the clothes that go in them or something. Oh, that looks so... The texture on that is just, like, not too good looking. Speckles? You mean, like, leopard print? Oh, I guess it's... Well, it's kind of leopard print, I think. What else are we putting in this room? Computer desk, office chair, wardrobe. Let's pick out everything else first, and we can kind of figure out how we want it to match, maybe. I think brown is kind of good. Like, maybe a warm color? Oh, maybe cherry would look nice. Maybe this? No, that like matches the floor too much. I don't know, like, does it seem weird to have a wood texture that's like different from the floor wood texture? I think the gray is good. It's like kind of dark, but like it has kind of a cold feel to it, but if we put in other furniture, I think it'll be fine. Where do I want this? I think I always like putting beds next to the window, so I'll probably put the bed here. Then maybe I'll put this over here. And that's next to the outlet, which is nice. Oh, that's kind of cute. Wardrobe Charles. Maybe this would be nice. This is really big. Yeah, that looks kind of okay, I think. And this should match. Do I want to put it there? Well, I'll move the desk over so it's like centered. Oh, gotta move the freaking chair first. No, it's still not centered. Okay, I think that's good. I mean, it's kind of empty, but, like, I'm sure they'll put, like, other furniture in here eventually. Oh yeah, this is a good choice, because I think this is the same wood as this. This is, like, what was already here. I wonder if the table should be the same. No, it's fine. Now let's try to see, like, what would match this? We do have a pink chair, so... Maybe this? I feel like we should keep this... Oh, that's kind of nice. I was thinking I should keep this gray metal so it, like, matches the desk, but... I actually like how this looks. Yeah, that looks cute. Let's see. Should be like this, or should be... Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Or maybe it should be... like, more in the middle? Yeah, that looks nice, I think. Like I said, you know, I'm sure they would eventually get, like, more furniture or whatever. Alright, I think that looks pretty good in here. Keep closing the door on myself. Clean dirt and clean window, okay? What's in here? Oh, more trash, of course. Okay, this hallway's done. Oh man, what the hell happened here? What? I want to remove this dirt with- Oh, I did it already. I say I want to remove the dirt without moving the furniture. I'm always afraid it's gonna, like, go into some camera angle where I can't, like, actually interact with the thing, and then it's gonna, like, soft lock. Yeah, I know this is a really nice client because he is, like, totally okay with, like, how the interior of the house looks in terms of, like, the decor and stuff. The only thing he wants changed is just, you know, doing stuff for his daughters. That's very nice. Like, his daughters have been through enough already. They deserve to, like, have a room that they like. I guess we better move this couch, though. I'm not really- they don't really have radiators much where I live, so I'm not that familiar with them, but I would imagine having a couch, like, in front of the radiator is probably, like, a fire hazard or something. Oh, there's still a bunch of dirt here. Okay. Let's see how that looks. I mean, you know, if he wants to move his own lamp, he can always do that. I think that looks pretty good so far. Oh, there's still a bunch of crap in here. Now we gotta clean the window. Alright, that room is done. Oh, this is the other daughter's room, I think. Yeah, technically, I don't know if I have to clean the dirt on the wall technically if I'm painting over it. I think you can just paint over it, honestly. It's probably not what you should do in real life, but I think I've done that before in this game and it was okay. So I'll just clean the dirt off of the floor. There we go. Ooh, looks like they let me paint with 2 colors in this room. Oh, I don't need to buy this. I still have the other one. Where is it? Where did I leave it? There it is. I don't know, maybe that doesn't work. Because it's still asking me to clean the dirt. I mean, like, the percentage hasn't gone down and it still shows on the minimap. I guess now it's just harder to see where it is. So I guess it just made things worse, actually. Okay, I think I have a plan for this room. Oh, we'll just use medium, I think. So both of these daughters, he said their favorite color is blue and to paint their rooms with blue. But since this daughter also likes gray, I'm gonna say that this is like the edgy daughter. I'll give her like an edgier room. I hope I can get my next paint skill upgrade soon. Let's see. I feel like I want to have like one more wall be blue. Maybe. Oh, that's actually not bad looking like that. Oh, I missed the spot up there. I hope I didn't miss that in the other room. I feel like I might have. Yeah, I like how that looks, I think. I think I like that. Let's see if I missed the spot in the other room. Or was that here? Oh no, I got it in here. Alright, good. Dude, the other daughter is like a bigger room. I'm pretty sure. I think. Or maybe it just looks bigger because it's empty. Well, she gets a bigger bed too. Ooh, this one has some different bedding. Oh, that's cute. I'm gonna go with this though, because I want to give her the slightly edgier look. Honestly, I thought they'd have that, like, black chain bedding, but I guess they don't have it on this bed. Is this window, like, not centered in the wall? Why? Why'd they build it that way? I feel like it should be centered with the wall. It'll be centered with the light. Even if it's not centered with the window. Look at that. Like, why'd they do that? Is Darkwood what I have on the bed, I think? I think it is. I think the black looks pretty good. Oh, this is big. Let's put it here. Yeah, that's centered with the bed. A bookcase. I guess I'll just make this look the same. Radiator's kind of in the way, but I guess it's okay. I don't think I can move the radiator after I built it. I feel like maybe I want to move this. Will it fit over here? I think it might. Oh yeah, this'll fit here. Yeah, I think that looks okay. Hate this freaking window. Why is it not centered on the wall? Did I miss? What did I not paint? Paint with the colors. Oh, royal blue. Oh my god. It's a different shade of blue that she wants. That guy didn't sound like they wanted the same shade of blue. Recently viewed. What? This is the same. Wait. This is the same blue, right? It's in the email he said to use bright blue. So I thought that's what I had been using. And then this was sleepy blue. Oh. Okay, so it is a different shade of blue. I might need more paint than that. This is like a slightly more faded blue, I guess. Which I guess works if I'm giving her like an edgy room. Can I turn on this light? Here we go. Well, I was trying to be like convenient by not buying the second paint bucket, but I turned out I needed to use a different blue anyways. Would these kids have even noticed, really? I mean, but would the dad have even noticed? Okay, still missing? Oh, right over here. least it gives me more painting experience, I guess. Painting XP points. There we go. I like how this looks. It's nice and... It kind of reminds me of the modern series from Animal Crossing a little bit. I like it. Yeah, now I have to clean the wood, or the dirt that you can't even see. Did I get it yet? I thought you could clean the dirt through the furniture, but maybe you can't. Oh yeah, that outlet had dirt on it. Oh, that's actually good, because I actually fit this in better. Like how I wanted it originally. Yeah, I guess you do have to move the furniture. I mean, it makes sense, but... Especially that nasty looking thing. See if I can reach in there. Unless it might be in the other room. No, because I think there's still more in here that I have to clean. Trying to center this with the bed. I think I'm blocking like a light switch. No, wait, what was I? Oh, those were the handles. They look like light switches. Oh, I don't think that's centered. Alright, that's probably good. I have to move this thing. Where's the rest of the dirt? I should definitely not have just painted over the dirt like this. Oh well, whatever. Okay, I think that is good. Oh, we gotta clean the window. There we go. Yeah, where's that, like, nasty-ass kitchen? Or, bathroom, rather. See, so I don't need to clean, like, every speck of dirt, fortunately. Okay, so it was in there, I guess? Okay, I think I did the whole house. Oh no, here's the nasty-ass bathroom. Oh yeah, I can see another room here that's all messed up. Oh, see, there's another bedroom I can make. Is this his bedroom, I'm guessing? The dad's bedroom? Okay. This time I could have reused that same paint bucket. Oh well. Oh, I forgot this part. I guess this guy's favorite color is also blue. Just like his daughter's. What part am I missing? For painting? Okay. That part, I guess? Aha. There we go. Okay. So let's see, what does he want in here? He wants a bed. He just wants a single bed. He's not ready yet to sleep with someone else, I guess. I guess I'll just give him plain bedspread. Anything else, like, seems kind of weird. I think that's almost centered. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. I still don't have the ability to do tiling, I think. That's gonna be my goal this stream, is to unlock that ability. No, Christmas stuff. Christmas in July, I guess. Okay, I don't know if I'll do this, but I'm just curious what it is. Inhabitable bunker. Last week, my dear sweet wife decided that her mom will live with us, so I determined that a perfect place for our lovely mother would be a cold metal construction deep underground. Aw, fucking straight people, am I right? To cut a long story short, I want to place her in the bunker. It's all for the sake of safety, of course. For Mom to move in, minimal facilities are needed. There are a bed, bathroom, and kitchen. I mean, I'm giving her a kitchen. That's like pretty nice. And when I write minimal, I really mean minimal. Don't overdo it with comfort because, as I think, Mom won't honor us with her presence for long. What? You think she's gonna die? Or maybe he's gonna kill her. It would be nice if you add some apocalypse survival items in there because it would make it easier to convince my wife that it's all for safety reasons. I think your wife should get a divorce. Maybe I'll do that one eventually. Is there anything that's like normal? Okay, what's a garage smiley face? Hi, I bought a new car, but there is so much trash in my garage that I cannot fit it in. Can you please clean out my garage? Why can't you do that yourself? If you wash my car, I will pay. I mean, yeah, I'll fucking do it for money, but like, why can't you like do this yourself? Why are you paying someone else to do this? I thought it was gonna be like, you know, my garage is too small. I need you to like, you know, make it bigger, but no. Why are there like tire tracks in your garage? Like, what the hell are you doing? I love how tires just like go flying in this game. Oh, that's a good tire, apparently. It's not trash. Oh, I'm gonna, like, pick up a whole-ass car. Strong, I got an achievement for that. Put, like, outsized garage. Oh, it won't let me. Did you put it so it'll like get crushed by the garage door? Wait. He said he'd pay me extra for cleaning his car, but he didn't say I couldn't like crush it with a garage door. Beautiful. So it's got like a microwave in here? Are you sure this isn't garbage too? It's kind of shitty looking and like kind of cringe. Okay, is that all the garbage? No, there's... Oh, wait. Here's the last piece of garbage. Does this guy even have a house? It's just like a garage, like on an empty lot. He doesn't even like... He doesn't even have... He doesn't even have a house. Oh, there's the rest of the trash. There's another, like, room to the garage. Oh, sweet. I think I want this. See how this works. This sounds interesting. I don't really need the, like, -2%, like, objectives or whatever, because, like, I always want to complete everything anyways. I think I got all of his car. Oh, there's something I missed. Oh, fine, I'll move his car again. Man, look at all this, like, mold and shit in here. Not sure why we even have to clean this part, because, like, it's all about fitting his car in his garage, but this is, like, a separate room. Oh, you know what would be funny? I wonder if you could actually do this. Move this stuff. I should probably clean the floor before I do this. It's funny because the actual, like, wall for this, like, the wall texture is already, like, dirty and, like, nasty looking, so it's like, you know, you wipe off some of the dirt, but there's still, like, a ton there, but it's just, like, part of the wall. It's like, what's even the point? Oh, there's dirt on these shelves, too. Like, I can't even see the dirt up here. Maybe if I stand on the table. There we go. Perfect. Definitely glad I have this, like, see the dirt on the mini-map ability. Where is this dirt? Okay, I got it. Oh, there is dirt up here. What's this black thing? Oh, it also shows where there's trash. Where's the part that I'm missing? There we go. Okay, this is why I want to see if it'll let me do this. Wait, it was letting me do it for a second. The ultimate prank! Yes! Oh, I love doing shit like this in this game. No, he can never get his car out. Complete. It's just a prank, bro. Let's see. Really want to unlock this paneling and tiling. Hi, I bought a big house to renovate, but my husband has left me and I don't no longer have children living with me. Wow, that got dark. I have no idea what to do when it comes to renovations, let alone cleaning such a big house. It is possible that I'll sell the house, but to sell at a profit, it needs to be at least in a usable state. Please clean the entire house, paint the walls with a nice bright color, preferably bright orange in the corridor. Then replace the toilet. Also, it is necessary to mount new radiators in each room. Thank you so much, you are a lifesaver. Wow, yeah, this house is pretty bad. Yeah, there's nothing good going on in here. Where's the other dirt? Okay, looks like I got it. Let's just like clean the whole house first and then we'll like paint it, I guess. Assemble? Oh. Oh, we gotta change the light bulb. That's interesting. I did not even realize that was like a thing in this. Is this all good now? It looks like it. Oh no, that is so disgusting. That was like almost a jump scare. I didn't know that that was even gonna be in here. No! I have not eliminated enough cockroaches until they're all gone. I think they're gone. So glad there are no cockroaches where I live. Like a blood splatter on the ceiling, like what the hell? There we go. I love how you can, screw in 2 of those nuts at a time. Like, I don't know if that's intentional, but you can definitely do it. Let me put the chair here. What the hell happened to this couch? Where's this dirt? Oh, right, it's this probably. Maybe. Oh yeah, there's no light bulb in here. There we go. No, I don't want to move that. Just like... Oh, never mind. Ooh. I mean, I still don't have plastering or tiling unlocked, so I guess I'll go with this. Oh, this is horrid. Like, I don't even want to know how this happened. Okay. That is just awful. How do you let it get this bad? Like, how do you get shit, like that much of it? Like, all over? Oh, this is the toilet has to be replaced. It's beyond clean. Like, you can't even clean it anymore. It's so awful. You just have to get rid of the whole thing. And there's, like, blood or, like, diarrhea explosions on the ceiling. And what the fuck is this? Like, the toilet got so bad they had to shit in the sink. Yeah, clean dirt. Yeah, this is not dirt, I'm sorry to say. I wish it were, but it's definitely not. What's it that I have to clean here? I can't open the shower door. can't clean the shower glass either. I have to move the shower? No, it doesn't let me. I can't sell the shower. Remove. Yeah, you can't even sell that shit. What was that, like, red thing for a second? I'm, like, trying to right-click to open it as if this is, like, Terraria or something. I guess I got the dirt. Okay. Well, we're not gonna give them, like, a fancy toilet. Actually, this is one of the cheapest toilets. Even though it's, like, fancy looking. I could go all out with this, honestly. Golden toilet. A rose gold toilet. Rose gold toilet. This is pink, apparently. It just looks like a really dark brown. Yeah, because I mean, all the other... This is one of the cheapest toilets, actually, so... Might as well. Now I definitely use... Oh, it said open. I thought it said use. Okay, Oh, look! Maybe I'll unlock tiling now. That would be nice. And hopefully plastering comes with it. Oops, that's the wrong button. Man, a lot goes into installing one of these, huh? There we go. There we go. Man, what the hell is happening here? Like, what? What even happened in here? almost looks like dirt, but apparently it's just part of the wardrobe. So did we clean everything? I think we just have to paint it now. Yeah, looks like it. Alright, sweet. Hopefully we can level up our painting skills. Sweet. Velvety peach. And this game, sometimes this game is just like too relaxing. I'm like almost falling asleep. Like going into a trance or something. Okay, what did I miss? Ah. There we go. This room is done. Oh, we forgot to clean the window. Oops. Oh, that window's clean. Why did I not clean? This one? Oh, yeah. I don't know if I'll need the large one, but this room is like quite a bit bigger, so... Man, I'm so sleepy right now. Okay. What am I missing? Aha. Yeah, I definitely did not need, like, all of this paint. Coffee with milk. That's an interesting color and name. Yeah, I don't think I care for that color for walls. It's kind of like a poop brown color. Wonder how close I am to my next, like, paint skill level up. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish yet. I forgot to clean the windows in here. Okay. Oh, this shitty room. I forgot to clean the window in here, too. Oh, if you go too fast, it, like, leaves these streaks. Okay, Moody Cobalt. I like the sound of that. Ooh, that is a Moody Cobalt. I maybe only need the small paint can, but... This is a nice color, actually. Thought for a second I, like, painted the windows somehow. It just became nighttime outside. I just want to do that bathroom. Here we go. It's tiling time. Oh yeah, this goes really fast actually. It's just like do this. That was easy. Oh. Okay. So let's see. They give you two different ones you can do. I mean, the gray is like kind of ugly, but let's see. I think I might have an idea. Yes. Now I can finally do this in my house, hopefully. So if I, like... I mean, it looks a little shitty because the light switch, but, like... What if I did this? Oops. Yeah, I see why you would want that, upgrades could hold more tiles. What? No. How I get rid of... I couldn't figure out how to drop the other tiles without just, like, putting them on. Wow, my hand is so ugly. Look how ugly the hand is. It's like all like veiny and like wrinkly and like creepy looking. Oh, this is like so slow. There we go. I had a feeling that if I didn't upgrade any of my tiling skills, I would come to regret it. Should have upgraded them. Even before I had it unlocked. This is just like so annoying. Okay, what did I miss? Oh, here? Yeah, here. Yeah, screw that part. Just there. Let's see if I can finally do my own. Yes. Let's do it. See how this looks. Oh, that's so much faster than tiling, because it's like wallpaper. If only it were this easy in real life. I'm sure it isn't. I'm gonna have like a cute bath. I'm gonna have this like goth house, or this like goth like scene, whatever house, and then like the bathroom is gonna be like all cutesy. Oh. Walls. Goes wall. Yeah, no. Wallpaper. Do they have the? Oh. Oh, I might have to put something like this in the main part of my house. So I love this. Oh, I love this. Oh, I'm probably gonna need that. But first I want to do my bathroom. This is what I was using. Let me see if there's anything else. Oh, that is so cool. You can like barely even see that. The bamboo is kind of nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with this. Let's do 3. You put on the ceiling? Probably not. No. Maybe I didn't need like 3 stacks. Maybe I only needed 2. Ooh. Yes. Oh, that sounds great. Well, Tyler, I guess that's different. Oh, I don't know. Oops. Yeah, see? I can hold 5. Okay, I guess I tiled everything in here. Yeah, that looks nice, I think. Let's see. I need a purple that kind of matches this for the ceiling. Let's see what we have. Subtle lilac? Maybe amethyst? It's hard to tell when it's like not on the wall. Let's see how this is. Oh. There we go. Let's see. No, that's way too dark. That's still a little too dark. This guy is pinker. See purple. Ooh, that's so bright. Subtle lilacs I just did. Maybe bright lavender? It needs to be brighter and lighter. Subtle lilac was actually kind of close. That might be the closest one. Yeah, because I don't think 30 pink is gonna be right. So let's go with this. Ooh. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see. Oh, I already have, like, the least amount of paint I can use. This ridiculous toilet. I want a better shower. Well, it's not so, like, nasty looking. Bathroom. Baths and showers. Cyber shower. What does this even look like? Maybe. Can't even, like, see that. I might go with that. Oh, look at this. This is a real cyber shower. Oh, this is so like it's like burning my eyes. I mean, a bathtub is nice too. I mean, this is like not bad. Kind of want the cyber shower though. I wonder what color though? Maybe this? It's like not fitting. There we go. Cool. That is kind of inconvenient. That's not really... The stupid sink is like right here. This bathroom is like way too small. Oh, the lights are already... It won't let me like put the shower on in a different direction. Should have gone the other variant, but yeah, it's fine. I'll get the other variant. And I want... I guess I'll go with that. Something you can actually see the color. It's still, like, blocked. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I can actually go in here. I can't actually close. Oh, there we go. Is there a way to get, like, curtains on your windows? Don't think there is. A towel radiator? Do I even, like, want that? I mean, I probably do want to replace my, like, shitty-ass sink. Do I want the sink to be there? So I put the sink there. Oh, but the door opens, like, in both directions. So yeah, we could move the sink. I might put the sink, like, here. Or maybe I should put on this wall. That's probably a better idea, maybe? Shower... Sink. I'll make sure it's centered. I think that's good. Now I can get a nice sink. We could get a cyber sink. Ooh. What is with these ugly, like, bumps on here? No, I don't want that. This is kind of nice, though. Is it like marble? I guess not. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I think I like this. I can't change the sink top. I mean, that's fine, but... I'm surprised you can't change the sink top. Hanging sink? I don't really like that. I like this. Oh no, it's way too big. We need a small sink. Arrow Sparkly, thank you for following. I feel like all these sinks are gonna be too big. I wish we had that same wood as on the other one. Can't even tell if it's centered. Oh, it's not. Yeah, hold on. It's like I can't stand in a place where I can tell if it's centered. And oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. Now, what should I do for the floor? Oh, so stuff you put on the floor, you can also put on the ceiling. This is kind of nice. A carpeted bathroom. My grandma actually has a carpeted bathroom in her house. It's really weird, but it's like, hey, it's not my house. I don't have to, like, deal with cleaning it. It's very strange. People always talk about how cursed the idea of a carpeted bathroom is, but I wonder how many people have actually gotten to experience that in real life, like I have. I think this might look good. Let's see. I mean, a wood floor for a bathroom could be bad too, but I mean, because if it's like actual wood, it could get like water damage, right? But, you know, I think if it's like linoleum or whatever, and it's like, or maybe if it has some kind of like sealant over it. Oh, I need to do that part. But I think this looks nice. Yeah, this looks like very nice. Let's see it. I can put on the ceiling. Coverings. Oh yeah, these are all carpet. Wait, so can you put carpet on your ceiling? I don't want to, but I just want to see if you can. Oh, you can. That's so weird. The only thing weirder than a carpeted bathroom is a carpeted ceiling. Ooh, that's pretty, but I like what I have right now. Ooh, that seems fancy. Oh, I wanted to have this in my bathroom, I think. Whoa, that's like kind of trippy. I like this. Like, it doesn't really match like the rest of it, but like it just looks so cool. Oh, I don't really like it on the ceiling, but you know what? I don't really want to like change it right now. Oh, I know what I want to do. Oh, I need to get the wall version. I think there is a wall version of this. Yeah, here we go. I wish it was as easy to, like, do walls as it is to do floors in this game. Let's start with that. How do I get rid of this? How do I get rid of this? Without, like, placing it. Oh. Okay. So I like the idea of the shower having, like, a different background or whatever. Like, some kind of, background that makes you feel like you're, like, in that location or whatever. But I don't need the rest of the bathroom to be like that. And I really like this tile. I don't know, I'm starting to think my bathroom looked better before, but I really wanted to use this tile. Yeah, that might be, like, kind of weird, but... whatever, it's all work in progress. I can always change it. Oh, I like this, though. It's like you're stepping into some, like, magical portal or something. I think I will change the ceiling up there. I wish there was, like, ceiling wallpaper. So you could have, like, an actual design more than just, like a wood or, like, tile texture or whatever. Like, I would love to have, like, a sky, like, ceiling. Like, a sky pattern ceiling. But there isn't really anything like that. It's all just, like, wood and, like, stone and stuff. Or just, like, paint. Ooh, I like this. So I think I do want the floor to be different. Yeah, I think that's okay, maybe. Why can't doing the walls be that easy? Kind of wondering if the ceiling should be different, but... coverings. Yeah, it's all carpet. plaster. What does this actually do? You can put plaster in the hole in the wall. Oh, it's for patching up holes. Okay, well, I don't have any of that, I guess. Kind of weird, but I guess it's fine. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it all looked way better before, but whatever. I don't hate it, honestly. Okay, that I hate. Like, these tiles have to be... Well... I don't know, maybe it's fine. I do want to change the floor in here, though. I think I'd probably go with, like, carpet. What color do I want? I know I have this black, like, rug. Maybe I'd go with, like, a black carpet. There's really, like, not that many carpets. This is the only, like, black? That's kind of like a weird texture. Let's see this. I think I want something darker. I'm gonna sell this, because there's probably, like, cooler rugs than that. I kind of like this, but it's, like, bluish. I wish they had that in, like, black. Oops. Oh, I see what kind of carpet texture this is. I don't really like that texture in real life, but this is like the only black, then I guess I'll go with it. Yeah, it's weird how, like, few carpets there are. Let's see, where do we have rugs located? Ooh, look at all this stuff. What the fuck is this? What the... Why? Like, why would you make this? Why would you have this? Oh my god. How you doing? Ooh, cyberpunk painting. Oh, that's cute! Someone ate my sandwich? Okay, ah, here we go. Oh, look, this is sick! This is so cool. I want this carpet in real life. Oh, that looks so good. I was gonna have the wall be this, but I think I like this just as like a carpet. Let's see, is there a bigger one? Extra large. Let's see how big it is. Whoa. It's probably like way too big. It doesn't even fit. Oh, that is so sick. I'll probably just go with the small though. Let's see. Does that look good there? So I could always have like more than one carpet. This is so cool. This is also very nice. So I was kind of like looking at this. Oh, that's very small. Oh, this is as large as it gets. I mean, that's fine. Okay, that was weird. It like wasn't placing. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cool, honestly. Now I can go all out with like posters and stuff. Hanging decoration. Why would you want like rusty ass pipes on your wall? All these are like ugly as hell. Oh, these are all so ugly. Pictures. Oh, this is cool. This is like totally my aesthetic. Ooh. We should go with pink, I think, because I already have like purple balls and stuff. Oh, I like that too. Okay, that's weird. It made it like a different color? That's weird. I wonder if this is one of those ones that like lights up. Because sometimes when you like preview, it'll like light up. It'll turn the light on. Oh, this is way too big. Oh, this is sick. But it like, you can't put it like with this hanging star. I don't really have room. Why did they let you put it over your door? I mean, I could do a smaller one, but like... Well, maybe that's what I'll do. Oh yeah, that fits like that, I guess. Let's see. I have an idea. Move this, put it over here, and then put this one here. Oh, what? Because the guitar's in the way? Okay. That looks sick. Let's move it up a little bit. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, I want that in real life. That is so cool. Let's see, can I move this down a little bit? I can. That's good. That looks so cool. Oh, I love that. I get like all these other things too. But yeah, I think I like the one I have right now the best. It feels a little redundant to have like more than one of these. Let's see, what else do we have? We have some like weird paintings. Oh my god, seriously? I mean, I guess that's kind of cool, but it's not really my thing. Photo view van. Oh, that's fucking cool, man. as someone who lives in Washington State, I've been to Vancouver, Canada a lot, and I really love it there. That's like one of my favorite cities I've ever been to. So I wouldn't mind having that. I wonder if the studio that made this game, maybe they're based in Vancouver. Interesting. What else do we have? Oh, we have like anime poster or something. Oh, this just says Mari Usano. Well, it's some kanji. I mean, I know what that can say. I guess that's the top part of the name. Is this a real, like, thing? Is this like a game or something? I'll have a fucking anime poster in my room. Hell yeah. Oh, this is way too big. I wish you could have the star, like, go in front of things. Oh, this looks good here, I think. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's see what else we have. Aw, kitty posters. I bet most of these are just like stock images. I don't know, like, do I want this? Also, I was gonna say this is expensive for a poster, but I guess it's a pretty big, like, whole-ass picture. Oh, there's a lot of things. That's good. I'm glad there's a lot of variety. Photo of New York. Aw, puppy. Photo pancakes. I don't want something so, like, hipstery. That's, like, not really my aesthetic. This is kind of nice. I don't think it really fits in my room very much. Ooh, a desert picture. That's kind of neat. I'm pretty sure these are all, like, stock photos. Ooh, that's kind of edgy. I don't know, that's like a weird thing to have a picture of, though. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Oh, that's cute. I'm not really too interested in having, like, posters of the game logo, personally. What's this? Like an Apex engine? What the fuck is that? What does that mean? Oh, this is for your love hotel if you want to make one. And put it with, like, the heart-shaped bed. That is, like, so cringe. That's a little too, like, lewd for my taste. This is the kind of thing someone puts in their house claiming that it's art. I'm just being artsy, it's art. But it's like, no, you put this here because you're horny. Like, let's be real. But that's the real reason you have that in your house. I remember, like, before we moved into the current house where we're living, my family and I, you know, you like tour, like, various houses, so you know, like, what they look like. You go, like, open houses and stuff. And there's one house that had one of those, like, pretending to be artsy, but very clearly it's just, like, a horny painting in their house. That was kind of awkward. It's like, really? Like, you put this in here to have on display for, like, people, like, visiting your house. And you thought this was acceptable. Oh, this is pretty. Ooh, I like this. This is kind of, like, psychedelic a little bit. I might consider that one. You know, these pictures remind me of in Judgment, in the first game. There's like all these paintings you can get, cause there's like this side quest where like the guy that works at the pawn shop is like collecting all these like works of art or something. It's like a quest to befriend him. It's like a friend quest, and like it's so funny because all the item descriptions are just like Yagami's thoughts on the item, and all the pictures, all the paintings are, he's just like, it's like, oh, it's supposed to depict blah blah or something, or it's like, he's just like, he thinks they're all like really lame. It's just like really funny. He's just like, I don't care about this shit, about like all the paintings, and that's what I feel like right now, like looking at all of these. Oh, I like that! I could pretend it's like a picture of my cat like in the game or something. I don't know where I'd put this. I guess I could put it on the windowsill. Oh, I should put it up here, that'd be perfect. This is like my work area. It'd be like, do it for her. This is like some random stock photos of like random people. It almost looks like Kelso and Jackie from that 70s show. I'm pretty sure it is not those people or those actors, but like that's what it reminds me of. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, some of these pictures are just... That's pretty. It's not really my thing, though. But yeah, some of these are, like, so clearly just, like, stock photos from, like, Google or something. A cat guarding the night. I mean, that is kind of cool. Oh, this is so small. Yeah, you know, I like that. It's kind of gothic and it has a cat in it. I'll take it. But now I feel like I need to get another painting for, like, the other side. I don't know, like, who I would even want. I feel like it also has to be, like, a portrait. I mean, portrait as opposed to landscape, like the direction of the painting. Oh, this is so big. Even the smallest one is, like, huge. How big is large? Like, why would you ever need that? Oh, it's so big. It's like an entire wall. I almost want this because it has, like, a Black Panther on it. It has kind of like a cartoony kind of art style, but like the text is just like so cringe. I really don't care about cars. I should have more kind of like anime-esque or like cartoon type stuff. Like that one poster. I feel like this is too big. It's like the same size. I guess that works. It's not really centered, but whatever. I'll make it centered. Yeah, I mean, I guess that works. But can you put posters on the ceiling? Oh, that is so cute! I totally, like, missed this. I don't think you... Oh, you can't... I don't think you can put on the ceiling. It's really big, too. Oh, this is huge. It's so big. I mean, this is cute, though. It's like a guitar with rainbow strings. There's, like, a fat cat on it. And it's kind of cartoony. Like, this is cute. You can't put on the ceiling, that's lame. People put, like, posters on their ceiling all the time in real life. What is this? Karakhan Twins? Is this just totally made up, or is this actually, like, a real band or something? It looks like this might be a real URL. Like, I can't totally read it, but it looks like it says .com. So it might be real. It might be like a real band or something. Alright, what else is there? Oh, ceiling decoration. Oh, cute! Oh, I like how, like, goofy it looks. I don't know why it's only in blue. I mean, there's really no reason to have a pinata unless you're gonna, like, use it. Oh, this is, like, so cyber. Can't even, like, see the colors. Like, what's the point? Oh, it's so big. This is if you want to make, like, your house be, like, Serial Experiments Lane or something. Oh, this is neat. This is kind of cool. Terrarium. I thought it said terrarium, and I'm like, what's terrarium about it? I mean, I already have, like, the coolest clock in the game. It's not even on here for some reason. But this, like, bat clock. Can't get any cooler than that. I'm, like, not into, steampunk at all, but this is, like, pretty cool. It has gears in it, but other than that, it's not, like, that steampunk, necessarily. I feel like, I think of steampunk as having more, like, bronze or, like, kind of, like, rusty metal. This is just, like... It's almost... this could almost be, like, industrial goth, honestly. I was hoping this could be in, like, different colors. Why is the... Wait a minute. Why is this, like, backwards? This is, like, a reverse clock. What the heck? Yeah, give this to your kid and they'll learn how to, like, tell time wrong. What a great idea. Like, what? This is one of those clocks that looks cool, but it's, like, impossible to read. Well, like, you really think I'm gonna, like, be able to tell the time just by the angle that the hands are at? Like, reading an analog clock is already hard enough to begin with. Like, honestly, I don't feel like analog clocks even... I mean... If you just like the aesthetic of it, fine, but like, I feel like at this point analog clocks are completely obsolete. There's literally no reason to keep them except that like boomers freak out at the idea of like kids not knowing how to read them. But why do you have to learn? Why do you have to read them when digital clocks exist and they're like 1,000 times easier and faster to read? I mean, it's not like anyone is freaking out. Like, no one knows how, like... It's not like we still use sundials, you know what I mean? Like, we stopped using them because they went obsolete. And, like, anyone that cared about them, you know, died because it's so old. Like, literally the only thing keeping us from, like, totally, like, replacing analog clocks is just, like, old people freaking out about it. But once they die off, there's, like, no reason to ever still have analog clocks. Unless it's for, like, an aesthetic, because, you know, I can see the value in it as an aesthetic, but, like, honestly, fuck analog clocks. As a person with ADHD, fuck analog clocks. Yeah, maybe eventually I could get, like, a fireplace in my house. Yeah, a lot of these rugs are, like, really cute. Like, I would totally have a lot of these rugs. Like, I would so have this in real life. Like, this looks great. I definitely have that, like, skull rug. Oh! Yeah, we could get, like, a cooler welcome mat. So what I have now is, like, super basic. Oh, this is so cool! Oh! I love this. Oh, now I want to like try and make room for it in my house. I like this too. Like I like not everything has to be goth. Like I like having some other things too, like a cute kind of kid-core space thing. Like I'm into that too. I like having different aesthetics in my house, so I don't know. I don't think I really have a place for that other skull rug. I mean, I already have a skull rug. But yeah, this welcome mat, that needs to go. If I can't have anything like that, it needs to be like way cooler looking. And really the main purpose of a welcome mat is to like wipe your feet on, so it doesn't necessarily even have to be a welcome mat. Like, it doesn't have to say welcome. I could have some other mat that's cool. That's kind of ugly. This is the thing I just sold. Oh, it comes in other colors though. I kind of like that color, but I think I definitely want something more interesting. Like that? Kind of like that. That's like kind of almost a little bit gothic. Let's see. Yeah, I guess it should go here. They have a lot of, like, novelty items in this game. Where's the welcome mat that says, like, go away or whatever? That's, like, a classic novelty item. Yeah, I think this mat definitely, like, fits the aesthetic of my house. Oh, there's, like, stars in this game. Like, those stargazing, kind of. Yeah, I would not mind living here in real life, honestly. Where's my... Try to close my door. There it is. Yeah, I would not mind living here. This is neat. Oh, you know, I forgot. I forgot I'd get a fucking stove. That's, like, pretty important. I guess I need a fridge, too, for that matter. Oh, let's see. Where is the kitchen stuff? I don't think this is where the stove is. So it's kind of more than just an accessory. Oh, look at this! This is so cool! That is so neat. Yeah, where are like the stoves and stuff? Survival. You just have a bunch of guns. You give you one of those like crazy like gun people as like 1,000 guns in their house. Toilet paper. That's pretty important. Come to think of it, I don't think there's... Oh, a knife. Can you like... Is there even like toilet paper holders in this game? Like for the walls? Oh, cool. Like a wall-mounted like toilet paper holder, like any regular bathroom. Is that even in this game? Pickled cucumbers, also known as pickles. Oh, you could have a bunk bed, but it's like a shitty, like, military one. I mean, a first aid kit is just good to have in general. A sewer? Okay. Spoon of survival. Okay, furniture, maybe? Well, there's like a bunch of stuff. Oh, what is this? Snowman wooden corner cupboard with sink and curtain? I have never in my life heard of a sink with a curtain. I guess that's like the cupboard. It's like a curtain instead of a door? That's so weird. I bet cats love that though. Yeah, that is weird. I have never in my life ever like heard of that or seen that. Oh, fridge. I like all the stickers on it. It's cute. Get rid of some of this, like, uglier stuff. Do not get rid of the cat, though, obviously. The cats are so important. I like the fish, too. What's that? A little frog? Yeah, we'll be keeping that. What is this supposed to be? I'll keep it. What the hell is that? Yeah, I'll keep that. Keep the palm tree. A teapot magnet, that's kind of lame. We'll get rid of that. Was that like a pizza? I'll keep that. Rolling pin? Sure. I think that's the star. I like the star. We can keep that. Obviously, we're gonna keep the dinosaur. What is this? I guess we can keep that. Oh, it's like a flower magnet, I guess. Yeah, we can keep that. Yeah, that seems good. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it, though. We could put it here, maybe. I mean, where else would I put it? I guess I could put it here, actually. I don't think it's letting me put it on the rug, though. It kind of sticks out, but I think it works. I mean, I don't have all that much space to work with, so... I mean, you gotta have a fridge. Oh yeah, look, this is cute! I like all these little magnets, these are cute. I wish you could open the fridge and, like, see the food inside. I don't know, like, I could almost put it here, though, because there's, like, nothing over here. Yeah, maybe I should put it over here. What if I put it like that? I don't know, that doesn't feel right. I mean, we'll probably end up moving some of this stuff around. That might work. I might want another piece of furniture over here. Maybe like a table or something. So I can actually like sit down and eat somewhere. I still need like a stove. How's this different than the other one? Oh, well, anyways. We can have is this like a cyber stove? Oh, this is a cyber stove? It's got like a cyber oven. But I don't have room for like a separate stove. Oh, a cyber toaster, but that is so cute. I can't even see it. That is like seriously cute. Yeah, let's get a cyber toaster. That is so cute! Like, that is so pointless, but it's so cute. Okay, I think that was the only stovetops. Probably. Ooh, this is fancy. This is like a gothic stove. Oh, this is really cool. This is like a really like gothic stove. That is really neat, actually. Oh, cool. You can have a goth kitchen. Oh, look at that is so cool. It's even like a gas stove. I think I might need this. This is like so cool. I mean, it's not like you can usually have like a goth stove in real life, so I mean, it's kind of like your only chance. I'm gonna have to like get a different sink or whatever, because it's obviously not gonna fit here. Alright, I guess I'll just sell my sink. We'll find a place for this. It didn't even let me like properly like connect the sink to the wall for some reason, so. Furniture, kitchen. Let's do sink. Probably doesn't even have to be like a kitchen sink. Oh, we have the cyber sink. Or we have the goth sink too. Oh, I kind of want like a cyber sink. Just because, like, when else am I gonna use one of those? What is this? Oh, look how cool the faucet is. Do I want this? Black gloss? Or black matte? Again, what's with the ugly, like, bumps on it? I guess I'll go with matte then. Purple cyber sink. Yeah, let's do it. Assemble! Oh look, it's letting me connect it for once. I don't know why I couldn't connect the other sink. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing that I changed out the sink. Turn lights off. Why would you ever turn them off? So, the sink I can actually connect to the plumbing. I can't even, like, turn it on. Like, the other sink, I could turn the handles to, like, turn the sink on and just, like, nothing would come out. This one, you can't even, like, turn it on. Okay. I'm sure that's safe. I'm sure it's safe to, like, balance your toaster on the edge of your sink. What could possibly go wrong? Why can't I grab this? Oh, because it's, like, installed. Shit! Damn it! Should have, like, placed the stove and then connected the sink. God damn it. Because now it won't fit! Shit! It's already gonna be, like, a tight fit, but... It's gonna, like, block my door. But just a little bit, not, like, completely. Oh, this looks so cool, though. Like the goth stove and then the cyber sink. That looks so cool together. Together, we are Cyber Goth Kitchen. Oh, this looks so dope. Actually, it doesn't really block the door too much. It's like 1 inch into... like, kind of where it's only, like, really in, like, the door frame. It's not even really blocking the door. Oh, that looks so dope. I, like, made this move. This is so awesome. Or the toaster should go on the bookshelf. Oh, I did want some kind of shelving for, like, the cookbooks. I guess maybe you could put the toaster on the shelf, too. Or you could put it on the windowsill, but I kind of like it being here. Let's see, what kind of tables do we have? Dining room. Table. What is this? Oh, this is ugly as— why would you ever want a table with, like, grates on it? That is, like, so ugly. Here's a goth table. Or there's some, like, fun table. It's, like, a fun shape or something. It's kind of an interesting design. know though if I would... Actually, that is kind of cute. That is actually kind of cute. I might go with that, actually. Bright color. That's not... Why is there, like, 4 different, like, greens? And then, like, a yellow and orange. That's such a weird, like, color choice. Ooh. Their violet is, like, very pink. I'd say it's more magenta than violet. It's kind of unfortunate. So I'd like kind of a bluer purple. This is nice, but I think I like the black wood more. Oh, these are all like very grayish and kind of ugly. What is this? Nothing. Yeah, I think I like this. This is cute. Let's see. Yeah, I think I like the legs being like this. I hope it fits in here. Uh-oh. I think we can make it fit. Oh, this is really kind of more of a dark brown. Let's get the black wood. Sometimes you really can't tell like how the lighting is gonna look till you actually buy the thing. This is so big. Wait. I feel like the other one was not as big, but I guess it was. Also, this is such a pet peeve of mine in this game, where like sometimes you can't put a piece of furniture in a certain position if your character is in like a certain position. Oh, it does fit! Yes, it does fit. I don't know if it like looks good though. I feel like it might be like too much stuff crammed into one spot. It's nice they let the table, like the top of the table, they let overlap the bed a little bit, which is nice. I think it's fine. I think it'll be fine. Edged. Yes, I want an edged chair. That's what I'm all about. I don't think they're referring to that kind of edge. Look how many color options there are. It's like the entire spectrum of the rainbow. That's good. But let's see if there's like a more interesting chair. This, the most uncomfortable chair in the world. Why would why would you ever buy this? Oh, this is kind of... Well, actually, it's not really... Now that I'm looking at it, it's like kind of not that great. Oh, here's a goth chair. Again, it's all like... There's so much like purple goth erasure happening here. Like... And then just in general too, in a lot of like things. There's always like black and red. There's never... Where's the purple goth representation? Seriously. I feel like that's the color that always gets left out. But they do a monochrome goth, which is good. Like, that looks pretty nice. But I don't know if I want this chair. Ah, it's so ugly. I mean, they had purple for like this. For like the goth rugs. So why not this? Oh, these are all probably like really ugly patterns. I end up going with the goth chair anyways, though. I kind of like that. Yeah, these are all like super ugly. Actually, that one's not too bad. I think this is like the same things. I think I'm gonna go with the goth chair, honestly. I mean, that one's kind of nice too. And it certainly looks like it's probably decently comfy, but I definitely want this, because that just looks so cool. Yeah, I think I like this. What is this? No, I'm gonna go with this. Oh, that looks so cool. I guess you can't push the chair in as much, but that's okay. Yeah, now I would definitely live here. Oh no! How'd that happen? I think it was this, but I'm kind of wondering, I think I might want this. Oh, yeah, I do like that more, I think. I think I like that more. Nice. Yeah, I think I like this. I mean, the bathroom is a little, like, kind of weird, but I think it's good. I think I am going to extend this wallpaper a bit, though. I don't know if you can hear it, but obviously with it being the 4th of July, there's like tons of like fireworks and stuff going off outside. Even though it's no longer 4th of July in like the majority of the world. And it's only 4th of July for another hour here. So I guess everyone's trying to like, you know, get all the fireworks off before it ends. Wait. Yeah, I guess we can put it here. Yeah, that'll be fine. I think it's okay if it sticks out a little. Can I close the door? Won't let me close it. There we go. Yeah, this is better because it like extends a bit more. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. This kind of clashes though, but I kind of don't want to deal with like getting another sink now. Okay, I want to get some like shelves for the kitchen. Hanging... I don't know if I want cabinets. I want, like, shelves. let you put things inside of the cabinets? Guess we'll find out. Oh, here are shelves. So what, can you put these like, just like on the wall? Oh, you can! Oh, okay. So that's how that works. Let's see what we have. A cyber cabinet. Goth cabinet. Oh look, this is sort of what I was thinking of. Maybe this? I guess gloss is fine. It doesn't make that much of a difference. I want a bigger one. This is 30. Let's try 50. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. It sticks out a lot. I wish it was a little, like, flatter, but that's okay, I think. Oh. Oh no, it's, like, too tall. That's fine. Very important cookbooks. Why won't it rotate? Okay, there we go. Let's see, what kind of like little kitchen accessories can we have? Accessories, kitchen. Oh, we should have this. Well, the teapot's different than a tea kettle, so I wouldn't like put that on the stove, I guess. Teapot. A wok, that's pretty, that's good. That's nice to have. Okay, that's weird. I can't put, like, actually on the burner for some reason. Is it because the handle is in the way? Oh, I guess that was why. What else do we have? Hanging kitchen utensils. Ooh, look at this. This looks useful. Do I even have room for it? No? Not really. I guess I could put it like up here, but... Can I put it? No. Oh look, there's a spot I missed when I was painting. I didn't even notice that until now. I mean, I could put it up here, but it's like, it's kind of high up, isn't it? I guess it's fine. Maybe. Teapot. Whoa. This looks fancy. I mean, it fits a little bit better, but... Maybe I should just get like a shorter window, I don't know. Let's do a teapot. It's probably a good thing to have. I do like how gothic this looks. What is this? Muesli? Muesli? I don't even know what that means. I was like really into this. mean, we could put it up here. I guess. I mean, just so I, like, have something up here. Oh, is this, like, too big? Oh, this is, like, way too tall. We can put it here. Nice. That is just, like, so cool. Are there actual, like, plates of food you can put out? There's, like, this dessert, so maybe there is. Let's see. Does it only search things that have the name food? Oh, holographic. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, that is awesome. I wonder if it'll actually fit. Oh, it's pretty small. I think it will fit. Oh no, will it not actually fit? Or is it just because I can't? I don't think it... Oh, I think it's too tall. That is so lame. I guess we can put it... Oh, let's put it on the windowsill. That is so cool. A cherry blossom and it's cyber? That's like completely my aesthetic. This is probably like way too big. What's the difference here? Oh. Third color. It's probably... Oh, this is huge! This is huge. I guess I could put it outside. This also looks very big. Is there, like, a small plant? Oh, this is nice. Maybe I could, like, have this. Maybe this has got to fit. Oh, it's so big. There's nothing small enough to fit in here. Oh, that fits. Wait, I want to see something. You can't put it on the chair. Speaking of awesome pranks. Okay, why is light gray lighter than white? Like, that is not how that works. So I don't really like any of these colors, but whatever. Oh, this is pretty. This is probably too big. Yeah. Oh, there's actually small as an option. Standing decorations. Let's see. Ooh, these are cool. Doggo. Oh, cute! Oh, that is so cute! I love hamsters. Ooh. These are like kind of boring designs. I'm so spoiled by the designs they put on these in Animal Crossings. A lot of them are like really, really cool. But these are like basic as hell. Best dad trophy. Oh, this is kind of cute. Ooh. Goth swans. So it's like very flat. A cup. Is that what this is? This is a cup? I'm curious. Ooh, Cybermirror. I think I saw an ad where they're selling something like this in real life. It's just like, oh cool, a mirror that steals all of your, like, personal data. Sounds so awesome. It's like, this would actually be like a badass gadget outside of like a capitalist context, but... Anyways. Ooh, that's cool. I guess having a mirror is pretty important, isn't it? Aztec mirror? Wait, what is Aztec about this? But yeah, having a mirror is like pretty important. I'd probably put that here. You can see I'm a vampire! Actually, how tall is my character? Like, this only goes up to like our chin or something. Dude, I would so live here. This place is fucking awesome. This is way better than, like, decorating your room in real life. Yeah, I'm really happy with this. I think this looks so cool. Like, I know at some point you can, like, buy a bigger house or whatever, but like I almost feel like I don't need to. Like, what more could you want? Like, what? You don't need anything more than this. This is like cozy, man. Like, I don't understand the appeal of having like a huge house. I like the idea of having like a small, like, cozy area that just has all the stuff that you need. And you can still, like, you know, decorate the hell out of it like I did here. Yeah, this place fucking kick ass. Well, I did do some other people's houses, but the majority of this stream is still decorating my own house. That is like the most fun thing to do in this game. Probably get like a less shitty drawer, but I can do that next time. A better chair too. I wish you could sell the laptop and replace it with a computer. It's like I have a computer and a keyboard. You can buy a monitor, but it doesn't let you, like... It doesn't let you get rid of the laptop, even if you get like a different computer or something. Man, I would so drink energy drinks out of like a goth teacup like this. That would be awesome. I think that that's gonna do it for tonight. I think this is a good place to stop. So yeah, thank you everyone for coming. I have the next 3 days off. I don't know if I'll stream tomorrow, but definitely during one of these 3 days off, I'm gonna be playing some more Final Fantasy 15. I'm gonna do some of the... There's 2 Menace dungeons that have 100 floors, and one of them doesn't let you use any healing items, so we'll see how that goes. That's kind of like the last thing I still need to do in this game. I mean, there's like a couple side quests, I guess, but the Menace dungeons are the last big things I need to do in that game. So, you know, it's kind of it's bittersweet, but I'm kind of like finally almost done with that game. And then I'll be streaming more of this at some point too, probably. So yeah, thank you guys all for coming tonight, and I will see you next time. Bye!